I'd love to just welcome you and let you know that we have an amazing massage oil line that's suited for everyone, really. Um, from babies with just using V6 and minimal amounts of essential oils, all the way through to sports-minded, super jocks who could really benefit from something like OrthoSport. So, if you were here in person, well, not at my house, but in the training facility in Sydney, I would do a whole bunch of housekeeping and ask you for your achievements. But we can still do that. I just want you to think about, what is your greatest achievement for this week or for the past couple of weeks? What's been something that's really been great, either in your personal life or in your professional life, developing your business with Young Living? And if you would be so kind to put that up in the chat boxes, I can acknowledge some of those things for you. You can even use the Q&A part to ask questions as we go along, and I'll have those. But yeah, if you can't let me know what your greatest achievement was. Ah, I see now, yay! I can see half the slides already. So, yep. So in that chat box, put up your greatest achievement for this week, please. I know that Tanya can see the slides and Desma can see both, and Margaret's here. Hello. So yeah, put that up for me so that I can see those achievements and we can acknowledge them. Oh, wonderful. That's fantastic. One of our Marilyn, okay, Marilyn Wilson, you helped a dad with a baby with Down syndrome learn baby massage. That's brilliant. That's fantastic. Anyone else? Did anyone sign anyone up or have a breakthrough about a particular oil or anything like that this week? Marilyn, that's lovely. You've given that father such a great tool and a great strategy to work with his child. Awesome. Awesome work. Okay, well, let's get to the massage oils. Okay, so, oh, we got one more, yay. Okay, Tanya, you ran a chemical-free cleaning workshop with signups, fantastic. And Desma, organizing my time to have specific work hours and team training, brilliant. Time management is one of the greatest tools we have to increasing the quality of our life. And Tanya, helping people to chemical-free their homes and their workspaces is just divine. You guys are killing it. Wonderful. Alrighty, so let's get to this. If this will go now and now. Okay. Okay, so there's just a disclaimer saying that this is not to, we're not going to be able to diagnose anything, or we're not going to deliver any kind of medical information relating to essential oils or make any kind of medical claims. So let's talk about what is massage. Massage is basically, very simply put, is the rubbing and or kneading of muscles and joints of the body with the hands, especially to relieve tension and pain. Now, massage dates back to all the way to 3000 BC, possibly earlier, in China, Egypt, and India. So we know that this type of manipulation or rubbing and kneading of the muscles and tendons, ligaments, the different tissues in our bodies stimulates well-being, stimulates revitalization, stimulates rejuvenation of our bodies. So we want to make sure that when we are massaging our friends, family, or if we are a massage therapist, or other hands-on, touch type of healing work, that we're using massage oils and essential oils that are beneficial and are the highest quality, so that we are delivering the highest quality service. So essential oils, okay, hold on, I'm gonna go back. Essential oils in massage. Oils serve to lubricate and smoothen the skin while being massaged. So we are protecting the skin. We don't want to be like, creating brush burns or anything like that while we're working on our friends and family, loved ones, or if we are a practitioner, our clients. So now there are types of massage that are dry massage. But that's using a towel over the body, and that's a different type of massage. But essential oils help to soothe and rejuvenate and harmonize through diffusion and application, and we're all very aware of that. We have to understand and be aware that with children and the elderly, their skin can be very sensitive. It can, a lot of elderly patients who are not very, or people, sorry, elderly people who are not very mobile, their circulation isn't quite like it used to be. So, we want to be extra careful with their skin, because it can tear and it can be very fragile. Whereas babies, we have to be aware that they're sensitive by nature, because they haven't had the exposure to oils that adults have, or young older children have. So we want to be really careful with that. Now, if I can get this little thing to go away. We know that we can make our own blends. And with Young Living essential oils, we have a wide variety that we could use. If you're an aromatherapist or a massage therapist and you're very aware of the needs of your clients and you can match them to the oils, that's beautiful. Even as a caring family member, friend, or mom or dad, we know what the needs are of our participants, we'll call them, and we can attribute certain attributes of the oils that we know without making any kind of medical claim to them, and deliver a beautiful, revitalizing, harmonizing, rejuvenating experience for our people. Now, the next thing, we can blend our essential oils with V6, because V6 is benign. Basically, it's a vegetable complex carrier oil that you can blend essential oils with, and this way you can tailor it to the person that you're going to be massaging. If it's a little tiny bub who's just come home and we're having a little bit of colic here, or a bit cranky at certain times of the day, we know that we've got a beautiful blend called Gentle Baby. And it's beautiful for soothing and calming that child and the mom and or dad. Making it a practice at bedtime, just to do that little bit of baby massage. That's gorgeous. It helps mom settle, helps dad settle, helps the baby settle, and the whole house gets a better night's sleep. Or maybe it's we have an elderly person in our family, or the person that we're going to be sharing this with, and that person has a bit of stiffness, has a bit of mobility problems. So maybe we'll use something nice and warm and soothing, like Ortho-Ease. That might just be the whole process in that. And we're going to talk about all the different blends that we have. So we'll get moving onward. Here, aren't they beautiful? I love that picture. Look, we've got 6 amazing blends that we don't have to do a whole lot of work with. We just have a minimal understanding of what the person is needing or wanting, and we can choose from any one of those blends that we already have: Cellulite, Dragon Time, OrthoEase, OrthoSport, Relaxation, and Sensation. What more could we ask for, really? Well, let's get some really solid information on these guys. Now, I really need to move this so that you can see. I hope it's possible. Let's put it over there. That's as far as I can get it out of the way, guys. Sorry about that. Oh, now it goes away. Okay, cool. So we've got Dragon Time oil blend. I love this blend, and I'm a bit cheeky about it. Look, this blend is recommended for both young and mature women. Now, we all know that there are times in our lives that we probably feel more like a dragon than we do a woman. And I can tell you from personal experience, I don't think any one of us doesn't get through that, at least at some point in our lives. So Dragon Time is for that time, anytime basically when we just feel a little bit overwhelmed, or maybe things are just a little hormonally challenging, but we don't talk about hormones, do we? No, but this blend has those natural phytoestrogens to help to balance and stabilize the body. Now, it's a bit uplifting as well, and a bit calming. So it's kind of like, it's really nice, and it feels lovely and leaves your skin feeling really lovely as well. We've got lavender, ylang ylang in this blend, and both of those oils are really beautiful. We also have sage, blue yarrow, fennel, jasmine, which is just a lovely, lovely scent for that feminine energy that we want to work with. Now, we want to make sure that we consult with the product labels for safety every single time before we put any oil on anyone. Later, when we talk about V6, I'll share with you what I do for my partner who has very, very sensitive skin before I do a raindrop on him. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. Okay, so let's go to the next slide, if it will. Let's catch up. There we go. All right, the next blend we're going to talk about is Cellulite. Now, Cellulite, again, is not necessarily just for women of any particular age. It's great to really help out with skin, the tone of skin, and nourishing the skin. This oil blend has pure vegetable oils, vitamin E, and essential oils like grapefruit, cedarwood, clary sage, cypress, and juniper. Now, all of those oils, they're very grounding, they're very earthy. Whereas if you look at blue yarrow, ylang ylang, jasmine, we've got clary sage in there as well. That's a really beautiful oil for women with Dragon Time. But lavender, they're a bit higher in frequency, not as grounding. So if you're looking to tone and nourish your skin and not really invigorate yourself, this is a really lovely oil. Now, healthy skin is essential to a healthy body. We know that our skin is our biggest organ. It's our largest organ. That wasn't great. That wasn't very well said. Sorry. Our skin is our largest organ. It detoxifies our body by sweating. Our toxins come out through our sweat glands, and we've got it's very protective. It keeps all of our organs in there. So we want to make sure that our skin is really healthy. You know, people who have experience with eczema and psoriasis, ask any one of those people who have that challenge, and they will tell you it can become utterly unnerving at times. So having that healthy, vital, nourished skin gives us a really healthy place to start from. Now, this next oil blend, Sensation, I would love to hear from any of you guys if you've experienced this one, because this oil is just lovely. It has such a beautiful fragrance. Hello, I see you over there. Alrighty. Oh, Tanya, yeah, I do too. I love it. This oil is just amazing. The Not only does it encourage, healthy and vital skin, but it encourages those, romantic kind of girly feelings, or, I don't know if ylang ylang and jasmine would be really all that subtle on a man, but it opens us up to having a beautifully kind and loving experience. When was the last time, there's a shamanic questioning series when people are really having trouble, and one of the a few of the questions go, when was the last time you danced and didn't care if anyone was watching? When was the last time you sang and didn't care if anyone was listening? When was the last time you just laughed out loud for no reason other than you just thought something was incredibly funny and really didn't care if anybody else did? This oil inspires us to get back to those kind of experiential living, living life to its fullest, opening ourselves up to, happiness, joy, peacefulness, youthfulness, excitement. Tanya, when you've used it, what was your experience like? I'd love to hear. If you could pop that really quickly into the chat, and I'd love to share that if you're okay with that. Or anyone else, if you've had experience with sensation, let me know. That would be fantastic. Now, again, anytime we use any kind of essential oils or even V6, we want to make sure that people don't have allergies, that there's no open wound or any open skin, no lesions on the skin, because some of the oils can be a bit warm, like when we get to Ortho Ease and Ortho Sport, with the wintergreeny, oregano, thyme, and basil, like in Raindrop, they can be really spicy. And that's why we need that V6 in there. But with little ones or elderly people, my nursing comes out way too much and I need to stop that. Sorry, guys. But yeah, anytime we ever lay oil on someone, we want to make sure that we have a full awareness of their needs and what's going on for them. So next we have relaxation. Now, I want you to think to yourselves, would this be the best option for a very young baby or a pregnant woman or an elderly person? Would we go for a blend like this, or do you think it would be more beneficial to perhaps put a lighter blend or using less oils with V6? I'd love your feedback. So maybe Marilyn or Lauren, pop an answer in there for me and let me know what your thoughts are. And if you've ever done that, and how did you create your blend? Relaxation massage oil, though, is a beautiful oil in and of itself, and I do have one response there. Let's see. Marilyn, this isn't suitable for a baby. You're correct. Wonderful. Just why not? I'm curious. What is your reasoning behind that, so I can share that with everyone as well. This is a lovely oil, but like Marilyn suggests, it may not be the best idea for a little one. If we're going to go ahead and do baby massage, and I believe Marilyn's back. This isn't suitable for a baby. It's too stimulating. That's correct. That's correct. We wouldn't want to, too many oils, too much for a little one. So perhaps we'd make up just a lavender massage oil for the baby. And there's lots of recipes online. You know, Young Living has recipes as well. We have the Gentle Baby blend that you can mix in with B6, just a couple drops in 100 milliliters or so. Use it sparingly, and we'd be fine. But something like relaxation massage oil, this oil does promote tranquility, and it does eases tension to restore vitality. If we're not sleeping, if we're not being able to get that rest that our body needs to rejuvenate itself, sometimes we need a little assistance. So a massage oil blend like this one would be perfect. It does help to, you know, soothe and calm and give us that ability to get that restorative rest that we need and increase our vitality. Tangerine, peppermint, lavender, spearmint, ylang ylang, coriander, bergamot, and geranium. All of those are lovely scents and very, very revitalizing, and they harmonize our energy. They realign our, you know, our personal energy so that we have more ability to create that health, you know, or that wellness. We want to create that wellness. So if you were going to choose this oil, it would be, you know, available to you to use at your discretion, but making sure that, you know, we understand who we're putting it on. Okay. All right, now here's where we get to the really spicy ones. So OrthoEase. Again, if anyone's had any experience with OrthoEase, please, I'd love to hear about it. I can share a very short story about my experience with OrthoEase. My experience with OrthoEase was, the first time I had experienced it was during the Raindrop Tour this year when I was traveling with Tamara Packer. We traveled all over Australia, and I have a fairly significant injury to my lower back. It's an old injury, and like, I'm 52, I still go surfing and do all that, you know, what are they called? Boogie boarding or yeah, like not the big boards, just a little one. Anyway, on tour, there was not much rest because we were just going. Loved serving all of you guys out there. It was brilliant meeting you. But, you know, it's physically demanding to do that. You're on airplanes, in hotels, different beds, different pillows. Your body's just going, ah! And I will tell you, I fully give my physical success over to OrthoEase because I basically took baths in it. It was awesome. I put it on. I felt warm. I felt nurtured. I felt able to get some rest, even if it was only 4 hours or 3 hours sometimes. And it got me through. Like, I give all my thanks to OrthoEase on that one. And I do have to say that this is just my personal experience. I'm not saying that it's you know, I'm not diagnosing anything with myself, and I'm not saying that this is a cure-all, because we don't use the word cure because that's not compliant. But I do believe it increased my ability to do my job, and I'm very thankful. So enjoy it. It is very soothing. It's very calming. Oh, hey, let's see what we got here. Desma would like to share that OrthoEase is one of her favorite massage oils, or it is her favorite massage oil blend. It's great for tight and tired muscles. I use it a lot, easing the tension created. Oh, yeah, same, Desma. I hear you loud and clear, darling. It's true. It's really true. And OrthoEase and V6, I'm sure you guys are already aware, but if not, OrthoEase and V6 do come as a part of your Raindrop kit. And in doing rain and in your raindrop kit, we also do have the wintergreen peppermint. Now juniper isn't a part of it, marjoram is. So now all the essential oils that are in Ortho-Ease are wintergreen, Eucalyptus globulus, Eucalyptus radiata, thyme, juniper, lemongrass, peppermint, marjoram, and vetiver. So this oil, think about who you might share this with, and pop that in the chat box, because I'd love to see who you think would most benefit from this. I can tell you, I'm 52, and this is amazing. But is this going to be for the sports jock, or is this going to be, who would you use this for? I share it with my personal trainer. Yes, Tanya. Awesome. That's fantastic. My partner says that he recognizes that I love to give things away, especially like things that I know are going to benefit people. And in the building that I live in, there's only 10 units here, and we've had a big turnover recently. And a lot of the people that have moved into our building now are surfers, sports people, runners, and like they can all smell the essential oils coming from our place, and they always stop by and go, "Wow, what's that?" And I just keep handing Ortho-Ease out, and they love it. So yes, sharing it with someone like a personal trainer. Now that's going to be, for a personal trainer, Ortho-Ease would be kind of like a maintenance kind of thing, right? Probably not something that they would use after a really strong workout, but maybe something just to keep them warm or help to warm them up for their routine. Now, what about Marilyn? Would you think that this might be something for someone who is elderly and might be, a little sensitive to the cold? And before he plays soccer. Yep. Okay, Tanya. Like, would this be the oil that you would suggest to someone who needs to warm themselves a bit? I would think so. Yep, maybe. Yep. So maybe someone whose joints are a bit stiff or tired, that might be it would be beneficial to them. And give them that revitalization to their muscles and their skin, because it's a beautiful, oil in and of itself. But definitely. So now just gonna, there was another one. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Let's see. I'd like to try it. Marilyn, if you're keen, have a go, darling, and I'd love your feedback. Hey, before I forget, any feedback on this webinar, and I do apologize for the beginning of it. Like I said, this is a new program, and I'm glad it's working well. Just then all the new buttons. Anyway, I would like to give you my email so that if you guys have any feedback on this webinar, or you have feedback on for training needs or any of the oils, please let me know. My email is C for Charlie, O for Oscar, N for Nelly. So it's C-O-N, Thompson, T-H-O-M-P-S-O-N, at youngliving.com.au. I'll type it here. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm just typing in my email for you guys, and then just tell me if you can see it on your chat. There you go. Can you guys see that? Awesome. So now you have my email. Please, if you have any, thanks guys, you guys are awesome. If you guys have any feedback about this webinar or the oils or anything like that, or any questions regarding training or anything like that, please feel free to contact me at any time at that email. Alrighty. So going forward, now we've got Ortho-Ease, and I want to pay close attention. We've got wintergreen, Eucalyptus globulus, Eucalyptus radiata, thyme, juniper, lemongrass, peppermint, marjoram, and vetiver. So let's see what's the difference between Ortho-Ease and Orthosport. Oops, where'd it go? There we go. All right, awesome. Now, Orthosport provides soothing relief for tired, overworked muscles after exercise and sports. So this one is a bit stronger. It doesn't have the Eucalyptus radiata in it. It has added elemi, and it doesn't have juniper in it. We are, oh, went back too far. And marjoram is not in Orthosport either. It's a little challenging going back and forth. The one that's added into this that isn't in Ortho-Ease is the oregano. Oregano is a hot one. That one is, it really gets in there, and it can be stingy. So if someone has really sensitive skin, this might be a bit too much. But what you could do is, if you wanted to use Orthosport, but it's just a bit too hot, we could always layer V6 down first and then put the Orthosport on top. Like I was saying to you guys earlier, I wanted to share with you something that I found with V6 with my partner. My partner has really sensitive skin, and when practicing doing the raindrop after being trained by Tamara, I realized, oh, this is going to be really warm for him. So we did a skin test, and yes, it was a bit too much. So I layered V6 on him until there was just this really fine little layer of it on his back. And then we started the raindrop, and it made it a beautiful experience for him. So if you're ever in doubt that any of these blends or any oil on skin would be too much, you do have that resource. You do have that V6 to layer beautifully on the skin first before before any application of any other oils. And look, the essence of the oils are going to do what they do, and the scent is going to be there. So the limbic system is going to pick up on the essential oils and the constituents of them just as much as they would if it wasn't, if you aren't using the V6. The energy's there. Just use it. Alrighty. Oh, we have a little, oh, sorry guys. There we go. Oh, okay, Marilyn. So you can't see the slides. And this is CJ. Sorry, Marilyn. Brenda's, it's the account. But anyway, Marilyn, so you guys cannot see the slides at all. Is that true? Okay, Tanya, you can see the slides. And Desma, you can see the slides. Can you also see me? Is that the thing? No, I can see. Oh, that's okay. I don't want you to see me. Just the slides are good. Believe me, I don't think anybody would want to see me today. I didn't go into the office. I'm doing this from home today because I wasn't feeling very well. But I just wanted to make sure that you guys got this information. So, okay, well, I'm glad you can see the slides. I don't know how, okay. No, I can see this. All right, cool. We're good. All right, so Orthosport is more for those, exercise sport enthusiasts, whereas the Ortho-Ease is a little sweeter, not as hot, and it's warmer. Okay, Warmer as in a warming sensation, not that cool, that cool wintergreeny, pepperminty feeling. Here's a little side note. This is not related directly to essential oils, but does anyone know out there why things like wintergreen and eucalyptus, peppermint, why those particular oils, why they help with those overworked muscles and the feelings that we get, physical feelings that we get from them? This is aside from essential oils. This is just a little noteworthy tidbit of information. Anybody have a good guess? You can pop those into your chat boxes. Okay, you guys are stumped. Okay. Oh, we got one. Okay. Oh, okay, Lauren. Is it Lauren or Laureen? I'm sorry. If it's Laureen, that's beautiful. I've just never seen it like that. I just don't want to say your name properly or improperly. Sorry. Well, if I was going to explain why they benefit us in the way they do, like in the sensation way, if I said anti-inflammatory, would that be compliant? And please pop your answers in. Yeah. Okay. No, that's correct. And why not? Anti-inflammatory directly relates to a type of medical condition, inflammation in the body. We can't say anti-inflammatory because then it lends itself to a medical process. So, but we could say that they're revitalizing or that they're harmonizing, that they're soothing or warming, right? But the reason why they work the way they do, or they give us the sensations that they do, or limit the sensation we're experiencing, is because when you put an oil or any substance that cools the skin, like let's not talk about oils for just 30 seconds. We all have seen deep heat or icy cold or whatever like that around. The reason why those things work is because they create a different sensation on our skin topically, okay? And what that does is it sends a message neurologically, and I know we're talking a medical process there, but through our nervous system, it sends a signal to our brain, which actually beats the pain signal. So that coolness on the skin, that minty freshness on our skin beats it to our brain. So it gives our body a chance to relax, and it stops reacting to the overworked, tired, sore feelings. So now that's just icy hot or that kind of stuff, which are horrible for us, right? But we have a beautiful resource here with the oils. And, staying compliant, we know that we can't make any medical claims, but we can say that these type of oils soothe, revitalize, harmonize, rejuvenate, gives our body a chance to catch back up again whilst feeling well. I know compliance is hard. And the TGA is a tough one. But look, if we stay compliant, we get to continue to deliver quality products and quality information, not only from me to you, your corporate trainer to you, but from yourself to your friends, your family, your teams. And we get to keep doing this. Compliance is a tool, and we just need to use it correctly to be able to just expand and grow in this. can we say aids in recovery? All right, let's really tear apart those words. Recovery, what does that lend itself to? Medicine. Recovery room. You're recovering from something. You're going from bad to worse, or from bad to better. Sorry, from bad to better. What we could say is that it's revitalizing. It's the same thing. Revitalization of anything, of ourselves, our bodies, and I'm trying to stay as compliant as possible here. Revitalizing our energy, revitalizing our emotions, revitalizing our bodies, that doesn't say that we were in a bad place and we're going to a better place. It just says that we want to improve this. Like we're just going to continue on this process of increasing, developing our wellness. I like it. Yes, thank you, Tanya. Look, I get it. We want to help. Everybody wants to, like, that's the one thing, or not just the one thing, but that is one of the things that I love about all you guys. You have such beautiful hearts, and you have such just commitment, and your purpose is there to help, and I get it. But if we don't stay compliant, we can't help anyone. So thank you for being open-minded and being willing to make the changes, because I don't want to be a nag, but I'm your trainer, and I need to give you the information in the best way possible. And you guys are out there doing it, and I just want to help you to help others. Okay? So thank you for making the effort to stay compliant. Let's see, we're going to keep going here. Well, with OrthoSport, let's just wrap this one up. We've got wintergreen, eucalyptus globulus, lemongrass, peppermint, elemi, thyme, oregano, and vetiver. OrthoSport is beautiful, just as all the other oils blends that we have. Excuse me. But again, you have to be really conscious about the condition of the person's skin and where they're at with regards to their own wellness. Okay. And if this is too hot, of course, you can always dilute it with V6. Okay. And there we go. Now, V6 is the only massage oil that we have that comes in a refill. So you've got the I forget how many milliliters it is in the, oh, I do have one around here somewhere. Anyway, we do have the refillable bottle, and it's because you are going to use this for a variety of things, and you can make different blends up. You can even just use V6 with any of the blends that are already available, like Joy or Inspiration or Highest Potential. My partner, he loves Highest Potential, and between the two of us, we can't keep enough in the house. So when I'm doing a massage for him, and he's about to go plan business, of course I'm going to put Highest Potential and Inspiration, or Highest Potential there, or Inspiration there, or Magnify Your Purpose. Hey, okay, we have a little bit of a question there. What oils are in V6? Marilyn, you are amazing for asking that, and I will get that information for you in a second. If I could stop messing up the slides. Hold on a second, Marilyn. I just need to get that list. I'll be right there for you. Alrighty, let's see. I do apologize for not having that off the back of my head, but let's see. V6 is coconut oil, sesame seed oil, grape seed oil, sweet almond oil, wheat germ oil, sunflower seed oil, and olive oil. So it is a vegetable oil complex. Now, it does have wheat germ oil in it and almond oil. So we do have to be conscious and aware that people who have, challenges with gluten or allergies to wheat, and possibly nuts could have a challenge with this. So you definitely want to be aware of that for them. There were a few people during Raindrop that brought that to our attention as well, and as I recall, everyone participated throughout Raindrop, and no one had any big challenges, with V6 or OrthoEase. It was more with the hotter oils, and then we used V6 to cool it down. But just be really aware. And if someone says, "Look, I don't want to take a chance," then V6 might not be for them. And there are other options out there, but just be aware that with these oils that we do have, you will be able to accommodate most people, okay? But again, it never hurts to ask, okay? Now, our beautiful Raindrop technique. Now, we include this with the massage oils because it is a technique that uses hands-on, and it is a very light type of massage technique, but it doesn't, like Introduction to Raindrop Technique, which we will be delivering in Sydney at the end of August. It's on your training calendar in the eBlasts. So make sure that you're checking those out. eBlasts have great information for you guys. It's not all business building. It's not all customer or just customer related. There's a wide variety of information on there, and the training calendar's there. And I'd love to see more of you guys here on the webinars and live in Sydney. But we will be delivering Raindrop at the end of August. And this Raindrop Technique kit includes 9 powerful essential oils. And, the 3 words that Gary directly associates with Raindrop are rejuvenation, revitalization, and harmonization. So rejuvenating, revitalizing, and harmonizing. Now, Raindrop is an entire process in and of itself. The 9 oils that are contained in the kit are Aromaseas, basil, cypress, marjoram, oregano, peppermint, thyme, and valor, and wintergreen. So valor is a blend. All the others are singles. And then we've got OrthoEase and V6 included as well. OrthoEase we can use at the end for just the light massage across the body, or as we're going through the process of Raindrop, if someone says, "Oh, it's a little bit too hot," or whatever like that, we've got V6 right there on hand, and we can dilute that down. Sorry for them. Oh, here's a little trick for you guys for Raindrop. There's an acronym that goes along with the oils so that you have the order of the oils at your disposal anytime. And the acronym goes O to be caught without my amazing peppermint. So O, oregano, T, to thyme, B, basil, caught, cypress, without, wintergreen, my, marjoram, amazing, Aromaseas, peppermint, for peppermint, and then valor. Valor is integral in the Raindrop technique, and we use it on the bottoms of the feet and on the back as well. So I'd love to see you guys at Raindrop. We have a blast. It's only a 4-hour session. It's Introduction to Raindrop, 2 on a table at the Sydney Training Center in Baulkham Hills there. So do you guys have any questions? Let's open it up for discussion now. Any questions about the massage oils, blends, or Raindrop technique? Okay. Someone asks, how many raindrop techniques can someone have? Well, there's a lot of different suggestions out there, and depending on the person's needs and wants. Raindrop, when I was on tour with Tamara, a lot of the time I ended up being her model. So some weeks I was ending up with 2 or 3 raindrops in a week, and I felt wonderful. And other times it was once, or maybe not even. So look, it depends on each person, but once a week is lovely. Once a month is wonderful. It's up to you. Really, I don't think I'd go more than 3 times a week, because of the oils, and especially for someone who hasn't had a lot of experience with the oils. You don't want to overload them or like overstimulate them. So just, it'd be really good just to start off maybe with once a fortnight or once a month for a while. And then if someone really needs some extra special attention, nurturing, then yeah, once a week or so, and not a problem. Okay, and okay, what if I want to add oils into the raindrop technique? Well, let's just say Gary did put this together and has a reason for why all the oils are in the order that they're in, and all of the oils being used are the ones that he wanted as a part of Raindrop. You can add an oil, I do believe it's around the Aroma Seas area before the peppermint, because the peppermint, we know, that is the last one. It is a driving oil. It's kind of like dropping a Mentos in a Coke bottle as a catalyst. So, peppermint is the last one that we want to put on. To be honest with you, I don't know that I'd mess with the balance that the Raindrop Technique kit has. There are 9 oils that work very well together, and there is a purpose to it. So it's a possibility, but really, I don't know that I would go too crazy on that one. Did anyone else have any other questions or comments? Okie doke. All right, well, I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you for everything that you guys do out there. I want to thank you for being inspired to be on this call today. I want to thank you for being the representative of Young Living that you are. How you share it and how you encourage others to increase their wealth, their abundance, their well-being. You guys are amazing, and I am honored to be your corporate trainer. Whoops, wrong button there. So I do have one comment here. Aw, Tanya, thank you so much. Look, I really and truly love your feedback. If there's anything that I can do differently, better, more often, not so often, just let us know, please. All right, well, I want to thank all of you for being here today. Thank you for your time and your energy. It was a pleasure to be on this call with you, and I look forward to seeing you in Sydney. Will any of you be at Mastermind? All right, yes, wonderful. Please, I'd love to meet you in person. I will be there. I believe I'm picking people up from the airport and getting you all back to the office, and then I'll be spending the weekend with you. So I look forward to meeting you, Desma and Tanya, and if anyone else is coming to Mastermind, or just pop into the office and say hi. All right, wonderful. Well, thank you guys. It's been a pleasure, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.